I am Emmanuel, and I'm watching Wavy Time.
Let's talk about focus.
Focus. Okay. What are you talking about?
So, Kiki Palmer was out there in Las Vegas with her booty cheeks out in this,
I'm
in
not
this
here anymore.
sheer like pantsuit with a like a bodysuit, like a cat suit, and then Usher was out there like, he was doing the whole Usher thing, like, and then no, I can't do the Usher thing. What no, I can't. Rate me out of yeah. I try. Give me like score out of 10. I'll work on it. Yeah, I'll work on it. I will come back. Right? Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. And so Kiki Palmer's baby daddy didn't take too kindly to that, right? And so he was on Twitter talking about, you a mother, why your booty cheeks out? And she was like, oh, I'm a mother, I could do what I want. And so now they're beefing and they don't follow each other on Twitter no more. And we're very sad because we don't like seeing, black families being broken up like that. But all them toxic people on Twitter, that's what they wanted.
Yes, sir.
It was raining out.
It was raining out.
It was raining out. So if you want the current weather status, you're going to have to ask somebody else.
But it's been Wavy Dawn News, and that's been the story. 4 out of 10 for the Usher thing, but I'm gonna come back.
Reporting back to you at 6 o'clock.
This was me because mainly it like when you don't have focus, I feel as though, and I can't really talk about it like I'm an expert because I just started to get my focus under control. But I feel as though your focus needs to be under control if you're going to be the type of person that says that you want well, let's just say if you're going to be the type of person that say I'm going to achieve my goals in life, focus is a crucial factor to what you're going to achieve in life. And I was starting to notice that recently when I started to do focus and mindfulness practices and how more productive and how much more clarity you have in your mind going after something or pursuing that thing that you say that you want as badly. So I feel as though that a person with no focus is like a person that gets into a car and doesn't know where they want to go. You feel what I'm saying? Or it's like the GPS. I feel as though that you need to be focused to a degree in order to get anything done. And with this new age, this modern generation, with social media and all of the distractions that's so close at hand, we can get distracted just like this. I done got distracted about probably like 15 times already because I keep seeing girls with nice butts walk by. That's a distraction. That's a distraction. But it's one of the distractions for the men that's very hard to help, and that's going to be another thing that I'm talking about is the woman too, because woman and focus do not go with each other. They don't. You can have one woman in focus, but multiple women in focus never works.
That's hard.
And this comes from a
Never
player.
do it.
You see how I look? I'm dressed like I'm a player. I'm definitely not a player anymore.
Listen,
but
I get distracted by the same thing, so he's not the only one.
yeah,
I saw some girl over there. I'm like this in my head, like yeah.
it's all very distracting.
I don't feel like I got any closer to the solution. I spent hours there writing, researching, searching among all these books.
So it's no real use of saying you can control it. It's really impossible virtually. But I feel like it's crazy. The way that they run through streets and build money, hey, it's a moneymaker.
Drugs are a double-edged sword because, like he said, you can acquire a lot of capital with, selling them, but it does a disservice to the community when you're just, selling it to everybody, even though it's their own conscious decision to purchase it. In the long run, the instant gratification doesn't do nothing but make people okay with having pleasure now and running away from pain because I like to say if somebody doing something, they either are running away from pain or towards pleasure. So I feel as though that the use of drugs and drugs in general is more so of a just instant gratification inside of that category because it's like it doesn't serve you a purpose in the future. It only serves you pleasure in the moment. So
Good point. So, like, I mean, personally, drugs, I mean, it can fuck with a person's mind a lot. And, like, in a way of, depending on where you go at, like, Allegheny, that train stop, I go there every day during school. In the mornings, be like 8 o'clock. I just see, like, drugs just, like, walking like zombies, bro, and it's crazy. Because, like, it causes them to just, like, completely lose and, like, like, escape reality. I mean, it's a good thing. And the moment, like you said, is it's like pleasure. But like it can really affect a person's mind.
on one end, someone's profiting off of it. On the other end, someone's destroying themselves. So it's a double-edged sword, self-destruction. Because
When we announce the question of drugs being bad, we have to ask the question, why are drugs bad? What makes drugs so bad? Like someone can self-destruct, but that's their personal choice. What if that's just what they want to do? Well, look at what happens around you. When a person indulges in drugs and like just keeps on feeding themselves that satisfaction that eventually you can't contain it. When you can't, it turns into societal chaos. Everyone around you, no one cares about morality or anything around that. For that example, it gives everyone the false emphasis that they could just do what they want, which gives the youth the idea that they can do what they want, which happens to a civilization like Philadelphia.
I only really do it to.
these are great, guys. Don't listen to them.
I really only do it honestly to get pain off my chest or like to relieve stress. I don't do it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this for fun and shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy shit and shit like this. Always to black people.
See, I feel you, and that's an important point, but that's the problem that I'm trying to like come at. When you say that your response to dealing with trauma is are drugs, that's the problem that I'm trying to come
Yeah,
at.
I know what you're saying, but not saying, oh yeah, you should do
Not
drugs
like self-reliantly, but I mean, even to say that, that's what you want to avoid. You don't want children.
Yeah, I feel you. I get what you mean though.
To deal with stress. Let me roll this L. Like it shouldn't be like that, cause we're not even talking about an adult. We talking about someone who ain't even you mean yet.
Sure, you're right.
It's like it goes into levels, and I feel like when you just give a child the opportunity to just do what they want and whatever the fuck they want, because nowadays, hey, anything goes.
Literally.
It just self-destruction. The civilization will self-destruct.
Did you seen a post on Instagram? Some girl threatened to bomb the school. She was only 11.
Bro, I seen a post. A girl got shot in her chest. She was 16. I'm like, damn. Like
Shit getting real out here.
But it don't even get real because it's not real. It don't be over nothing. She got
Literally.
shot. I guarantee you she had nothing to do with the reason that she got shot.
Probably like somebody she's associated with.
Not even, bro. They was at a party. She had nothing to do with getting shot. And like,
Literally nothing.
Basically, they're speaking about redlining in real time. Right now, where we're located in the city currently, we're in a spot where close to little violence would even happen if someone's smart enough. Because you got cops, all of these downtown police, all of this shit. You got a couple of different police stations we nearby, so nobody's gonna perform any criminal activity here. But let's say if we chose to do this podcast up north, we more likely, you would have heard probably like 4 or 5 gunshots by now in the background. You just see inconvenience. It's just weird inconveniences in the city. You see degeneracy everywhere out in the city, on the bus, on the train, just public transportation in general. It's like with people dying and a bunch of random violence happening. This happens only inside of the red line parts of the community, which what I would say is more so the hood parts, the low end parts of the city. That's where all of the crime and violence happens. So, that's basically sums it up to what they're talking about. Some people might not be familiar with that lifestyle if you live in the suburbs, but because you're you're not exposed to. Yeah.
Instead, I decided to go out.
Yeah. News over.
No,